stop this. You can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling. Like you can't stop this. So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? The ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. 60 steel, black. Light blue. 43 rail. Shovel 38. Set.
Once again, it's Cook. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Ready, set.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll run with the 2nd round pick in the April draft. as it is. Gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go. 22 needle. Ready?
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth
Right.
down.
White. Hut, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is hot. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. York good on the extra point. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This field in at about the 9. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Ready? Get it? Packer 60. Packer 60.
Right to the air is Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the gun, Richardson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 take. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's brought downfield by McBride.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here, check,
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Check.
On second down, Love. That's taken in. It's James Cook into space at the 45. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown, Green Bay. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
He wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Down. 33, yellow. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
A run on first and goal. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. Black, 95. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Ready up.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
43, ready up.
From the gun, it's Love. That's holding at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Green Bay. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Get across the 20, walk back 22-yard line. First down, it's Richardson. He'll find his tight end, McDonald. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down, Chiefs.
Hill brought in motion. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, set. 18, Rodgers, 862. 19, 18. Ready.
Now Richardson. He's going to go up top here for McBride. Oh, yeah. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll get in behind his blockers to get forward for a pickup of 3. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. To the left side in the hands of Watson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up third and 5.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Blaster, 6. Here we go. You, yellow, 50, green. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's low. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And that'll set up fourth down.
So the hope is your 1 3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On the return, it's Hill. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Warrior 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A run now on second down, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Richardson.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
This is fielded well toward midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
Ready up. Yellow, lining. Set, hut. 6, yellow, zoom. Slide through. Hut.
and 10. It's Cook. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready.
A second down throw for Love. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
8. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped just toward the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
43 right. Here we go. 50, green. Smith, red. Set.
Hook. Will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. And making 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Makes the score. Packers 28, Chiefs 7. Okay, York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, 2nd and a yard. Richardson going to look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Big play for KC. 33 yards. What an important sequence this is. Trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Man in motion, heading left.
Ready.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go. Here.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
From back at the 5. Here now, third and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on third and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
Here we go. Set. Warriors. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
They'll go. Richardson. And this will pay off. It is caught. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
And Buckner on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
Chiefs 14. Harrison's third and kickoff for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Green Jack. Ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. His second touchdown of this first half.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Tyreek now to return it. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
19 tight. Red.
Throwing, Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready?
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut into that lead. Chiefs 17. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And a decent return there. They'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Red, yellow. Set, hut. 50, green. Striker, 3-3. Edo blue. Ready.
They'll run straight ahead. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
She trying to show me something. I got flows from day. Me my girl like me, you know we don't want to. We ain't spot going crazy until the sun up. Keep worried about that.
Field, black. Come on, set.
Now Love. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready. Red, 38. Green jack. Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there. tackle defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Hill on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop Buffalo 18.
Now Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Red. Left Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game. Competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Ready, set.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Pat the 50. Pat the 50.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Fuller. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, Packers.
10 at the 12-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Let's go. 50. Green. Set.
And on running left, this is Cook. Now Cook loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Hey, green. Hey, red. Blue strikers. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
On third down, they go with Cook. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
Field goal.
Officially a 29-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Short kick taken at the 17. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
On the jump. Buffalo 18. Tag. Cowboys.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Will look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A second down throw for Rick. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Fuller. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Red, yellow. Down, blue, go. 45, white. 52 blaster. Hut.
Carry for Cook. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run.
Come on,
Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
60 red, 6, mega. Yellow, go. Go red. Hut, hut.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Let's go next. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
From the 41, it's second
Brings up
and 1.
second and a yard. At the Chiefs'
Hut, yellow,
41-yard
blue.
line.
Yellow, 43.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's second and 1.
Ready.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Packers.
2 possessions 3-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
50, green. Black shot. Shot, 17. Ready?
On the carry, it's Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. 1st down picked up as the running game comes through. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Ready up.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 12 pink. Hey, red.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
For the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Tyreek now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
Down. Black, red, cycle. Hey, blue. Ultra, ultra, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Finding room to the 20. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Seven Pirates. 50 Maverick, 50 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one complete to Hill. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down. 1st and 10.
Deputy Ranger. Cut 19.
Now Richardson forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now he'll run it, and he will score! Anthony Richardson, touchdown Chiefs.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hill brought in motion. Richardson gonna look to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Still on the move. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers are going to extend their lead.
Packers 55, Chiefs 32. Cade York to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
From the gun, Richardson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Set, ready. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Tyreek now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10. 30-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, here we go. Like, ready.
Richardson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And OKC going to use the second of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one too far, over the end line. Overthrow, it is incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll come up here, first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Throwing, Richardson. Here's a shot. toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Here's Bucknerman for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
62. Chiefs 49.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Ready. Blue 32. Hut.
Here we go. One final play. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So, it's a win for the Packers. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.